Hi, I'm Raiven French with the Red Carpet Report, and we are here in Beverly Hills at the Paley Center with How to Get Away with Murder. Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm glad you're okay, Bonnie, after the accident.
Thank you. I know that could have gone sideways.
Yes, I was very concerned. I was like, no, not yet.
Thank you.
So with the show, and I won't say darkness, but murder, let's start off with a little levity. Do you have a favorite murder?
That Bonnie's committed?
Yes, or participated, helped to cover up.
A favorite murder. Yeah, that's an interesting word to describe them for sure. The season 5 story was pretty intense for Bonnie. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite, but it was pretty exciting to shoot all that stuff. To be in the snow, in a park, and on location, and, revisiting asphyxiation. It was fun. There was some fun stuff about telling that story, but it was super dark too.
and it took you a little more time, which is a good thing. Frank, he was ready. He had a favorite murder, right?
He did?
Lila, yes.
Yeah, I think Bonnie, although I guess it's true that 3 would make Bonnie a serial killer, and I guess only 1 was premeditated. So, yeah, Lila was the favorite. Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you feel like when you're approaching the character? Because on our end, visually, it just feels like Bonnie is abused constantly in one way or the other, verbally, emotionally. Do you take it as Bonnie feels that way about it too, or?
I feel like the thing with Bonnie, and that I think that she's trying to maybe approach from a position of strength about, is that I feel like Bonnie, her tendency is to believe that she deserves all of those things. And that's sort of the tragedy about Bonnie. And I think that's the thing that she's constantly sort of working through, is that she's not her past, and that these things that happen to her are horrible, awful things, that nobody deserves that, and it doesn't define her. But yes, it does. But I also think that there's probably a part of her that seeks out people that treat her that way because it's what's familiar to her. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I think about.
Yes, I want Bonnie to feel love for herself. I root for her in that way.
That's
Do
nice.
you did you feel like in the course of this show it affected your personal psyche in any way, this type of character, or how you overcome that?
Yes, sometimes. I think that I'm trying to get better at that too, of letting you leave that stuff on the dance floor and you go home and you live a happy life, and I have a really nice life. But yeah, there's certainly some stories that stay. And Bonnie will stay too, I think, for a while. It'll take a little bit to shake her off, and it'll be weird to have to do that even. So I think I think I've always been a little resistant to do it because I know that she has to come back, so I have to keep her kind of around.
Right. Congratulations on a great season. I look forward to seeing the ending. Okay. Hi, thank you for watching the Paley Center presents How to Get Away with Murder. I am Raiven French with the Red Carpet Report. Don't forget to subscribe.